Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shabbat, Shem Kakudash. Double honor to the apostles and GMS. And Milak Mara from the Shepherd of Berea camp. A lot is happening in the news. And a lot is according to prophecy that's written in the scriptures. Now we see what's happening in along the Gaza over in the Middle East. Now that's prophecy that's where the Lord will judge the heathen. And sure enough, there's up to like 43 dead. And the Most High is judging the heathen because those individuals that's in the Holy Land are heathens. And also as well as the Palestinians, those are heathens. All right. Now the Lord is judging them according to his prophecy. All right. Because they all violated his people. And we're going to get into Amos, the first chapter. But this is right along in the areas where the Lord said he would do it. The high-rise building in Gaza collapses to the ground after the missile strike. So there's actual war that's happening. Let me get Jeremiah. There's a sound of battle in the land. And you're hearing it because it's all over the news. It went from rumors to actual wars. You got cyber attacks happening. Those are war moves. Those are attacks. This is called a cyber attack. Now, don't think because it ain't a missile that it don't affect. When you talking about a cyber attack on a pipeline, well, the pipeline is what fuels vehicles to drop off food. So that could cause a famine. And also, it'll cause you can't travel, right? The airplanes, the fuel used for the airplanes. So these are different things where these are attacks. These are war attacks, right? But the Middle East is the highlight of prophecy of where the Lord will be doing his final judgment in it. So that's why it's such a key highlight. It's such a key area. And a lot of tensions is going to build up more because those nations over there are backed by other allies. They have allies of their own. And what that's going to do is that's going to drag other people into the fight. It's going to drag other people into the fight. And that's going to cause World War III, which the scriptures actually speak on a third war. Now, that third war, nobody is going to win except for the Lord is going to win. He's actually going to come back. So there's not going to be like a third war, right? And then, everybody comes and, and then, one nation is just the last man standing. The only nation that's going to be standing is the Yasharallah, all right? Now, I had to say that in the Hebrew tongue, okay, because that's what we be called, Yasharallah. Now, this is Jeremiah 50 and 22. It says, a sound of battle was in the land and of great destruction, and that is ultimately what's happening. These are the sounds in the land, all right, of great destruction, all right? The war, the cyber attacks, okay, the whole pandemic, all right, that is a sign of destruction, all right. These are the sounds that's echoing throughout the earth, all right. The daughter of the music is being brought down low, the spirit of mirth is being brought down low, and that is a sound of battle in the land, hate crimes, people gathering guns and gathering weapons, different organizations. There's a sound of battle being spreading throughout the land. All right. And of great destruction. All right. It says, so that's what's happening. That's what's happening throughout the land. All right. Now, I spoke on the Middle East because the Lord speaks on in the scriptures the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, let's get that in Joel, actually. Let's go there, Joel chapter 3. Verse 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. So what is this saying? That the Lord is going to draw everybody in this thing. So what is the key things that we're seeing so far? We're seeing the battle because the They're fighting. Remember, Trump was supposed to get that land for them, which is actually sitting on a lot of the greater Israel. They were supposed to do that expansion, okay? Expand themselves where they take over the Golan Heights area, because it's really about resources. It's really about resources. It's not even so much about the alleged Holy Land. It's about resources. Okay? Yeah, it's about resources. So the resources that's over there is mainly dealing with the oil. So you also have Syria, who's over a major pipeline. All right, and that pipeline is a direct link to the European nations, the EU, and things of that nature. So these pipelines are very important. It's funny that they did a cyber attack on a pipeline. These pipelines are very important because they're a direct link, once again, to certain is a faster travel, all right, than doing it on boats and barrels. Is a faster travel to sending it straight through to certain nations. Okay, also they don't got to worry about anybody tapping the pipelines, because you got them them other African nations. They'll run up in there and they'll tap the pipeline, meaning they'll bust it open and steal like hundreds of millions of barrels of oil, because that's how much is flowing through there. It's just flowing through there, constantly. It's all about greed. That's why the scriptures say, he that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house. All right, those guys over there in the Middle East, they're troubling their own house. Really, that's not their house. Let me just say that. All right, but occupying the area of now, that they're in trouble because they're greedy to expand. All right, and the Palestinians, they're fighting, that they shouldn't be extending, and they're saying too that land doesn't belong to you. So Proverbs 15:27, he that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house, but he that hateth gifts shall live. All right, but nevertheless, you're troubling your own house. So this society here, known as Babylon, America, this house is troubled because America is always in other foreign lands. And other foreign lands, all right, pushing their democracy, trying to, control resources, establish embassies and bases. All right. Now, let's go back to Joel, because these are things that's happening. This the Lord's prophecy, but we're able to. It's becoming more clear. It's becoming more clear. That's what the scriptures say. Things will become more clearer. All right. And the vision is speaking. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords. So you have a lot of agricultural areas. India itself, they was making nuclear missiles. Let's actually get some articles on that. India missiles. Let me type in nuke. These nations, okay, they've been these nations, right? India's nuclear plan. These other nations out here have been developing nuclear capability. There you go. This was June 28th. All right, 2020 is wasn't this year, but this year pretty much just came. Well, shit, it's almost a year now, right? But nevertheless, is still fairly fresh. India is operating world's fastest expanded nuclear weapons program. Now, why are they doing that? In these in 2020, why have they been operating as such? North Korea was doing it because that was a heavy thing with the process of Trump. Iran been doing it because they pushed sanctions on them again because they didn't stop their nuclear program. So why is everybody doing it? Because the Most High just said to beat your plowshares into swords. So these lands, they're following protocol what the Most High is telling them to do. They're actually programmed by the Lord. They can't help themselves. They're not worrying about money. All right. Before it was, let's work with America because, we're going to make money. It's not about money no more. All right. It's about the Most High's plan, and they're programmed, all right, to keep doing it with it. You can sanction them all day. They're going to keep doing what the Most High programmed to do. The Lord said, beat your plowshares into swords and you're pruning up into spears. All right. When you look at a missile, it's a spear. Let the weak say, I am strong. All right. When you got the Palestinians, they're standing up against them. They know that. They know that America's backing them. But they're not scared no more. All right. Syria is not scared. All these other areas is not scared no more. They're pretty much have the notion in mind that it's going to go down. All right. Because the Lord is putting it in their spirit. All right. That's why it says they shall think an evil thought. An evil thought shall come in their mind, and they shall say, let's get that. Let's go up into the Most High has been preparing this for a while. And a lot of these UFO sightings, because these angels, even the brothers was breaking that down through the spirit of power, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem Kakadash, from the, I was watching the priest, the Akim from Dallas, making very powerful points that these angels are actually here, and that's in Daniel's 10th chapter, to crack and play on the minds of these rulers. So they're here doing mind control. They're here talking to them constantly. Everywhere they go, they're talking to them. These rulers don't get the time to breathe or think, because the angels is basically talking to them. Then in Ezekiel 3:38 and 10, it says, thus saith the Lord, it shall come to pass at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. Right? Where is that? I will go to them that are at rest. What places at rest? What places still doing TikTok videos? What places still got folly going on where they're setting up? It's not even fighters no more. Floyd Mayweather is fighting some guy who's not even a real professional fighter. Jake Paul or Logan Paul, whatever one of the brothers he's fighting. YouTube celebrity stars. This is like celebrity deathmatch. This is like fun and game shit. A place that are at rest. Meaning, these people, their minds is not, is aside from the panic, aside from the cyber attack, like the folly is still going on. People are still, doing Instagram live videos about just like it's like another world going on. It's like none of this is really happening, but it is happening, and it's happening on a high vibration. This world, Babylon the Great, has a lot of witchcraft in it, so it plays on the mind of the people, and the mind of the people are deceived about what they're seeing because this is an illusion. This is a magic show, right? But on the real world, outside of it, once the magic world, you see that oh shit, damn, the world, everything is bad out here. It's really bad, right? But it says at rest, that dwell in safety. That's probably why they want everybody to take the jab. They got them putting them frequencies in you. Play with your levels and make you more docile. It says at rest, that dwell safety. It says all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates. Okay, but nevertheless, what this evil thought is coming into their mind. Beat your plowshares into swords. Prepare yourselves to the war. Come on down. And let's go back to Joel, because where are they gathering to? Exactly where these beefs are taken. And it's so funny because that's be the major area where all the missiles, you don't really hear about a missile dropping in Europe, America, or Russia, or India. It's always missiles being tossed and fired at in the Middle East. That shit it's like a non-stop battle over there. Bombs dropping, this here, a school exploded, 50 children died. That shit is not happening in China. Bombs are not being dropped. So why over there? Because the Lord, that's how the Bible is true. The Lord set that up as a designated hot zone. The Lord set that up as a designated hot zone of where he's going to judge it. And sure enough, they have been getting judged for years. All right. But this is going to be the ultimate final judgment. But they've been getting judged for years because Somalia, this, no, bomb attack, this, ooh, Saudi Arabia, this blew up. That it's always in the Middle East. It's always in the Middle East. All right. Now it says, Joel chapter 3, verse 11. Assemble yourselves, come all ye heathen. All right, now this is talking about the heathen. That's why it's funny. They banned people from out of there because you got Jakes that's in the land. So it's funny the Lord put the spirit on to ban people from Israel. I think it was from Jerusalem. But nevertheless, within that Middle East area. And the Most High want to judge a specific amount of people. Let's see, Israel ban. Yeah. Oh no, this is not it. This is May 3rd. It's recent, but it was something recent, mainly dealing with dang, I forgot how it went. Israel ban flights. Let me see. Anyway, I mean this is one with the V and all that, but it was another ban that happened, and it came up in the news, and damn, I don't even have it no more. And blacks, let me see something. It was a group of people that were banning. Let me see. Ethiopians. All right, nevertheless, I'm going to continue on. You know, if it comes up to 6 other countries on COVID. But the Most High, all right, that's still prophecy though. What men shall desire to go into a country. What the Lord is gathering all the heathen. All right, but it was an article where it was like Jake. They were like banning them or sending them out. It says, and gather yourselves together round about, and thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in a sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Get you down for the press is full. The vats overflow, for their wickedness is great. So the Lord is judging them for what? Is it because, he wants somebody to rule? No, he's judging all of them together because their wickedness. All right, here it is in Tel Aviv, in areas of the Holy Land. They're doing gay parades. All right, they're doing all manner of witchcraft and all manner of wickedness in those lands. All right, they did wrong to his people. All right, the Israelites. All right, and they don't uphold the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. They got homosexuality going on. That's one of the most abominable acts at that. That's one of the most abominable acts that they allow to happen, that they legalize and let happen. Like, they definitely don't believe in they definitely don't uphold the laws of the Most High. All right? They upholding all the oppositions of the Lord. Right? So what? The Most High want to judge them because their wickedness is great. It's not even, that lets you know the Most High has like like levels. He understand levels, like, all right, but they try to make Jake seem like the most wicked, like, oh man, their wickedness is great, man. Look what they did, man. They was selling heroin or doing this and that and the third, and they killed somebody. No, this shit that y'all been doing that still ain't get out. Y'all been doing a lot of crazy stuff that ain't get out. But the stuff that is out is atrocity. But there's a lot of things that ain't really hit the news yet. All right? Because you guys control the news. So if you control the news, then you get to control the narrative of who should be the most wicked. But the Lord see your wickedness already. The Lord already see your wickedness. So he said what, man? He said, that's why I'm going to judge y'all. And sure enough, he's gathering y'all up over there. And y'all about to catch the final smackdown. It says multitudes in the valley of decision. So all of these armies, the Lord cleared up. The rivers dried up in Euphrates. Why is the Lord doing? How did the Euphrates River dried up? And it's funny that it's drying up, and they was like using the dam to do something to build the tech city, but it has been drying up. Iraq suffers as the Euphrates River dwindles. This since been 2009. Look at this. This is this is the spirit. May 2nd, 2021. It's a disaster. The low Euphrates River waters level leaves Rojava field dry. This is actual prophecy. Because the Most High said, I want multitudes there. I want all y'all there. Because I want to judge y'all one time. I don't want to play around with this. But that's dealing with it says that prepare the way to the kings of the east. Let me get that real quick. The Lord's words have been being fulfilled. All right. Revelation 16:12. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. Why you think it's dried up for the kings of the east to be prepared? To come to the party? To come to the gay parade in Tel Aviv? No. They're being prepared to come for what? Let's keep reading. Revelation 16:16. And he gathered them together into a place in a Hebrew tongue, Armageddon. And when you go into the word Armageddon, right, let's look at this. Okay. It says the hill city of Megiddo. All right. Now, when you go into that word, it means pretty much mountain of troops. Okay, because that's where it actually happened in Megiddo. Okay, that area. All right, it was a war going on. All right, which was famous for two great victories of Barak over the Canaanites and of Gideon over the Midianites, and for two great disasters, the death of Saul and Josiah. Okay, so to let you know that land is it's about battling. All right, and the Lord's going to gather them to do what? The Lord is going to take out those heathen, man. And Most High not playing. All right, this whole place, this lifestyle, we've been we had to adapt to, this culture, this crappy ass culture we had to adapt to. This is all about to be said and over with. From the dressing, the talking, the lingo, and the music. We really had to take this shit on, man. And it's been bad for us. And then when you come in the truth, it's all oversaturated around you. And it's like, damn, it's so much. It's a lot. And you feel sorry for your kids if you got kids. You can't raise a family here. You got to teach them. It's oversaturated, so they got to know the stuff because they can't be not privy to things. But they got you got to worry about them really getting caught up in it because you were caught up in it. Man, this place got to get judged, man. And who's all in control of the music? Who's all in control of the culture? Who's all in control of the fashion? Who's all in control of what these what's happening? And it's these devils. It's these heathens. It's not us. We don't sit on no high seats. And I'm not saying our people ain't wicked, because the Lord is going to judge 2/3 of Israel as well. All right, but it's the most wicked. Okay, Esau, Edom. All right, the sons of the wicked, who's in charge. All right, and they're legalizing marijuana smoking. They're legalizing prostitution. They're telling people to come get a Krispy Kreme jab with some electronic devices in it. They're legalizing homosexual activity. They're doing all of this stuff. They're just paving a way for the most demonic, chaotic society that you'll ever see. And the Most High just supposed to allow this to happen? Nah. And we not supposed to be agreeable with the Lord wanting to destroy? No, the hell with this place. This place gotta go. It gotta go. And we're seeing that it's about to go because all these UFO sightings, all of these different big events that's happening, and then you got the river drying up and a full out breaking out war over there in near the Holy Land and on the Gaza Strip. All right, that's letting you know that the Most High he's finna to turn it up. And everybody's going to join because he told y'all to get your asses down there. He said, get your ass down to the Holy Land. Y'all getting down there. Russia is over in the area. Everybody's over in the area. All right. Joel 3:14. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. So it's letting you know he wants them all to be there because it's basically near or where he's going to make his decision. But he's gathering them all there. Sure enough, the troops is going to be sent there. That's what you're going to see on the news. We just sent 20,000, 100,000 shoots. And you dudes in the army, man, that's going to be a bad sight for y'all. You ain't coming out that shit. You ain't coming out. This is it. This ain't one of them things where, we was in the Middle East for 4 years. No, this time when you go over there, you ain't coming back. You ain't coming back. The Most High is going to come back. You ain't coming back. The Lord's coming back, but you ain't coming back. Nah. I mean, ain't going to have nothing to come back to. If you was to come back, them nations going to be looking afar off about what's happening over here in Babylon the Great. It's going to be smoking. You ain't going to have nothing to come back to. Shit going to be through. They might as well make you like they did in Black Mirror, put a damn chip in your mind where you having a delusion about you coming back to something. Ain't shit gonna be here. This thing gonna be a smoke coming up forever. All right? But the Lord is gathering you because he's letting you know. So the more people gathering over there, that's another sign when you know the Lord is near, because it's saying to measure the time diligently. So in these last days, as a prophet, the priest Korah brought out on the highways and byways, watch and pray. Pray that the Most High keep us back from the hour of temptation. The Lord deliver us. The Lord have mercy on us. Those who have been out there prophesying, doing his will to the best of their ability, their families, right? It says the sun and the moon shall be darkened. All right, they just did a damn project where they're blocking out the sun. Just like these events, all sun being blocked by moon. I mean, you had a lot of solar eclipse, but they had actually something where I think Bill Gates was trying to block the sun. They've been dropping particles. Yeah, Bill Gates Ventures aims to spray dust into the atmosphere to block the sun. Why? To fulfill prophecy. This shit they doing is crazy, but it's to fulfill prophecy. Who the fuck wakes up on Earth and say, I want to block something out in space? Nigga, what about Earth? Hold on. What about Earth? We have so much to deal with here. How did you wake up and say you're going to block the sun? That's letting you know. That's letting you know the Lord is fulfilling his prophecy. This dude just woke up like that. This is an angel that had to jump on Bill Gates. Block the sun. And then he woke up. He woke up, man, and he just started thinking about different ways to block the sun. He didn't totally left about the mosquito. I mean, they are dropping a mosquito project, but he just went straight up into blocking the sun, man. Crazy shit. But guess what? We just reading it in Joel. This is how the Lord wants to set, he say, yo, man, I want it a little bit, I want it real dark. I want it to be like this, a little gloomy. I want everybody to be in the Middle East. So the Lord is like pretty much designing how his comeback wanted to be. I want the eating and drinking be going on in Babylon. This is the place at rest. He already he already designed, he's already, what do you call that? He's pretty much setting the stage. How you want to perform. I want the lights going to be over here. I want this type of beat playing. He's setting the stage. And everybody's, yes, sir. Yes, Lord. And they're coming down here and they're doing it. Bill Gates just woke up and just started blocking his son. He's dealing with a whole divorce, but he's worrying about blocking his son. He can't even figure out how to fix his fucking relationship, but he's worrying about the son? How? There's a Most High in his head. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. All right? Now, there's been solar eclipse, but this dude is on a mission to block the sun. He's going to be successful at doing this according to prophecy. Because the sun and the moon shall be darkened. They're going to be spraying all types of shit. This place is going to be, it's going to look fucking crazy, man. It's already crazy. It's already crazy. Your son's talking to the computer, to friends all day. This shit is bugged out, bro. I'll just be ready for it, man. Take this shit, man. Please. It's hard watching it. If you got a kid and they on damn Zoom calls for classes, that shit don't bother, that shit gotta bother you. If it don't, you bugged out. Cause that shit is wretchedly horrible. Like, they just talking to a computer all day for 8 hours. They're dancing in front of the computer. They're performing. They're talking. It's like, yo, why they in a one specific spot all day for 8 hours? That shit's horrible. It's just heartbreaking. That's torture. You guys are fucking. This place, man. This fucking place need to be judged, man. It's just. But hey, you gotta step outside your feelings and know that, yo, this is what the Most High want. And a lot of them kids is gonna be be hooked up to that machine, them computers, and the Most High got it too. And they setting the stage of how people gonna take the chip, because them kids is already being programmed. Oh yeah, we're gonna go on a class trip through virtual reality. We're gonna do here, we're gonna do this, put headsets on and shit like that. And hey, that's just what's gonna happen. But prophecy got to be fulfilled, because the Lord, his stage got to be set. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. We've been speaking about this. All right, you just got to prepare. Your mind has to be prepared for it. 'Cause remember, all the prophecies was for the servants. Is He wants your mind to be prepared. He wants you to be bugging out, going crazy. Oh shit, man, my son or my kid or my daughter. You pray the Most High have mercy on them, but you don't know, right? You know what I'm saying? So it says, the sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. The Lord also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake. But the Lord will be the hope of his people and the strength of the strength of the children of Israel. So the Lord, we still gonna have hope through the Most High. He put that as a promise. So that lets you know we're gonna call on a name. It's gonna be very important. Trusting in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua in that time is that is gonna make you a high value man. All right, buying all this shit and talking a certain way, or having a certain money, that ain't gonna be high value in the day when war's breaking out. Richest prophet not in the day of wrath. What the fuck is going on? We obviously are in a crisis. How are you looking how are you gonna be high value in a crisis? Niggas gonna rob you. You had two, I think, prostitutes who was about to stab the shit out of some dude, some white dude. They had him on Instagram Live, right? Because he ain't paid him, I think, $60 or whatever. And they was like, "What type of hoe you think we are?" Right? They was about to kill his ass, right? What make you think in that time with all of this? It say the neighbor second Esdras 15 because of the lack of bread, Oh yeah, that's a high value man right there. Yeah, you gonna be real high value in that day. Okay? There's gonna be a lot of high value individuals in that day that's going that people gonna be lining up. All right? Because for the lack of bread. Look how this gas crisis just went down. Look how the gas crisis went down. You own a whole trucking company and the gas crisis go down, you're not able to get the gas. That shuts your business down. That can shut your ass down 7 days or a whole week or two. All right? Because you can't fill up the trucks and shit don't go nowhere. They can't go pick up the load. They can't drop it off. They can't do this. It fucks the whole system up. The whole system gets jacked up. All right? And let alone we talking about a cyber attack. We talking about the Middle East What happens when all hell breaks loose? How does the oil get over here? All right, there ain't no major, oil on this soil. They dig up certain natural gases, but for the most part, the big jugs and big amounts is coming from the Middle East. If they can't get it over here, then ain't shit moving. Jets, planes, trucks, boats, your regular cars, ain't gonna be nothing flowing. This is why, man, let me finish reading. It says, the sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. The Lord also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake. But the Lord will be the hope of his people. The Lord will be the hope of his people. It says, in the strength of the children of Israel, so shall you know that I am the Lord your God, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. That's how people going to know that this is it. Oh, wow, this is God's people. Whoever makes it out of this, got to be God's people. Because this shit ain't going to be easy to make it out of. It ain't going to be easy to make it out of. If you make it out of this, you got to be God's chosen people. That's plain and simple. That's what this message is going to mean. So what that means then? That means the Most High is going to create the situation where it looks so shitty that, damn, if you make it out of here, there got to be a God. There got to be a higher power. That means the situation got to be, look, as the scriptures say, a time never seen before. Like, whoa. I ain't never seen no crap like that. Ain't no way in the world anybody can make it out of this situation. That's how the Lord is making it. The Lord, the Most High is setting the stage. And with the prophets and the apostles on down, they've been talking about this for a long time. And now the pains is picking up. You're starting to see the signs. Everything is picking up. It has been picking up. It says, so shall you know that I am the Lord your God, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy. Then we gonna be holy. This is not talking about over there in the land, because it's saying in Revelation 21st chapter that New Jerusalem shall come down from heaven and earth. There shall be no more crying. All right, a city can't cry. Okay, it's talking about the people. Then we gonna be holy, meaning what? We gonna be separate from being a nigga. We gonna be separate from being an average Joe person. All right, we ain't gonna be like y'all. We ain't gonna be how you thought we was, how you seen us as before. All right. It says, there shall Jerusalem be holy, and there shall no strangers pass through her anymore. Wow. Them niggas gotta go. They're strangers. You don't belong there. That's why there's war over there. None of y'all belong over there. Get the hell up out of here, bro. Fuck you doing it? This King David and the Lord Yahweh shall what you doing, fam? Get out of here. All y'all gotta go, you dirty mugs. Get out of here. The Most High gonna bomb y'all, man. The Lord is casting forth judgment over there. Right? And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop new wine. Right? Because Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that have gotten the nations drunk. Right? And they've been gotten drunk to follow the ways and philosophy. So there's going to be a new wine, a new philosophy where people are going to drink this time, but they're not going to be drunken with that lean, with that promethazine cup and spaced out of their mind and duped, right? They're going to actually drink, okay? And they're actually going to be merry, all right? Meaning that this new wine that they take in is going to be a new philosophy and the new style. Okay, the Lord's statutes and commandments, and it's going to work. They're going to see how it's going to work. Because the way that this earth has been rotting away, fucking extinction of animals, crops dying, food shortages, all of this, wildfires, all of this crap. When they see the Lord's statutes and commandments implemented and see how stuff going on our vibration, they're going to be like, wow, you Edomites out here, y'all niggas is out of control, bro. Y'all can't get shit right. Y'all can't get nothing right. Why the fuck is the earth dying? It doesn't take anything to do. It shouldn't be. That means you're adding new shit. They just dropped off mosquitoes, right? Genetically modified to take out the characteristics of a mosquito. Like, bro. And then the mosquitoes have been dying off. You know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, it says, shall drop down new wine, and the hills shall flow with milk, and all the rivers of Judah shall flow with waters, and a fountain shall come forth of the house of the Lord, and shall water the valley of Shittim. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness, for the violence against the children of Judah. And that's what's happening. That's why the Lord is going to judge the heathen. Because you guys have been what? You guys have been a violence against us. You guys have been a violence against us. That's a fact. All right? You guys are bringing back the firing squad. Who's the firing squad for? Who's the number one individuals who's in prison sitting on death row? So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? But here it is. You ain't fucking do the firing squad for that Serbian killer over there. What's this dude's name, man? This dude killed, it said 8,000 people who's doing the damn genocide. All right? But they gave him they finally sentenced him in 2019 to 40 years. But this trial been going on. They've been looking for him. Couldn't find him since 1995. But they ain't giving him no firing squad. They ain't giving him the death penalty. But Jake over here, they do like 30, 40 years in jail, right? And then got to face dying. Like, damn, bro. Shit, if you was going to just kill me, you might as well just did it 30 years ago. But you going to have me wait 30, 40 years, and then you're going to put me to death. Like, you know, that's judgment of the Lord, but this is showing the violence, you know, more violence against Jake. You just unfair with it. You know, that's evil. That's wicked as hell. It says, shall come forth for the Lord and shall water the valley of Shittim. Egypt shall be a desolation. Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. And that's what they have done. They have shed innocent blood of the prophets. All right. They put lead in our water. They poisoned us. They gave us false education. They homosexualized our males and females. You know, they put poison in the water. You know, it's showing you, because there's one thing where it was turning out the frogs. So it's letting you know they're actually purposely putting chemicals out there. A lot of people that's doing that stuff, they can't help themselves. The Lord gave them up to those vile afflictions, you know, all right, you know. But nevertheless, there's actually, and then they legalize war things for it to be okay. So they never get corrected about it. Now, you know, the Lord is guarding certain individuals back from it. But nevertheless, you put the bottle to their mouth. You created the concoction. You got them drunk. Then you pointing the finger like, wow, look how nasty they are. Right? But you just made the concoction and put the bottle to their mouth. You got everybody walking up with their fingers up, sing, ding, 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 ding. You know, you did that. You gave the platform. You gave the money. You set up the Pop Smokes. You got all these Asian ass rappers. We don't know who the hell's who. Where some of these niggas be coming from? Where do they come from having all this money? Money bag, yo. Yeah. This person, like, where did you come from? Always talking about something federal. Yeah, no federal. Bro, what are you talking about, bro? How you get to just talk like this? Where is this money coming from? How? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. But once again, all right, this is why the Most High is going to judge y'all over there. This is why the Lord is doing that. Because you guys set up, and most of you ones that's over there in that Holy Land, all right, have them contracts. Control them, control the music industry, okay? You know what I'm talking about. Control the diamond district. Jake be killing each other over diamonds or you know, bust downs and stuff like that. You actually bugged Jake out to think that a diamond was a high value gem. It ain't. It's not a high value. You got gems that's way more high value than diamonds, but you got Jake bugging out over it, as if killing each other over it, as if that shit's high value. It's not high value. It's actually not. All right, but you got so much of it. You made it like it's high value because you have so much of it. You just put a few on the market and it made it like that. Yeah, VVS's. So Jake's talking about BVS's. Meanwhile, that ain't shit. Now let's talk about some opal. Let's talk about some emeralds. Let's talk about some rubies. All right, let's talk about some real gems, that actually is high value, but Jake don't know nothing about it. All right? Jake don't know nothing about it. All right? But you got them all caught up on diamonds because you could control it all. Anyway, keep it going. It says, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. Right. And they sure did do it, man. Where you think they did most of the innocent blood shedding? Over here in the Americas, in their land, where they brung us captive, was killing us. That was a mass genocide. You guys ain't pay for that shit, man. All right. But Judah shall dwell forever in Jerusalem from generation to generation. For I will cleanse their blood, and I have not cleansed, for the Lord dwelleth in Zion. Right. And Most High is going to cleanse their blood. He's going to cleanse the blood of the land with your blood. All right. Because it says that's how you got to do it for those. So that's what the Lord is actually doing. The reason why he's gathering all those nations in the valley of Jehoshaphat is to actually cleanse the land. That's the spirit that actually just hit. It makes sense now. Let's get that now. The only way to cleanse the land is by the blood who shed it. Genesis 9:6. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God made he man. So that's it. That's it. Whoso sheddeth blood, man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. That's the way to cleanse it. Let's go to Numbers. So that's why the Lord is actually gathering you guys there. That land needs a cleansing. That land needs an actual cleansing. Numbers 35:33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. Now you shed what? The innocent blood. The land is defiled, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So the Lord actually got to gather all you nations, because all you nations had us in captivity. You Egyptians, Media Persians, Esau, the Greeks, the Romans. All right, you guys had us had us in captivity. You shed blood. You put to death the prophets. You ordered this to happen. You ordered the death of Yahweh. You ordered the death of the saints. All right. Now, guess what? It's time to cleanse the land, because the Lord is coming back, and the Lord wants us to dwell there. So guess whose blood gotta be poured out? You guys' blood's got to get poured out. So that's why the Most High is gathering y'all there. You think it's about resources? You think it's about expanding your land? Nah, you got it wrong, bro. It's not about that. It's about that luck. You are the Most High ordered Tide products. You are a damn Tide product. You are a damn a box of soap. All right, all you nations is different boxes of soaps. All right, and rags. And the Most High is going to take y'all and cleanse that area. All right. Verse 34, defile not the land therein, defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I the Lord dwell among the children of Israel. Right. And that's why there's a lot of bloodshed in America, because it's so much defiling here. All right. And brothers, certain prophets live here. So the Most High might be putting a few people to death because they did some murdering. And he's like, yo, man, I just got to cleanse this area a little bit. Because this shit, it says in the scriptures that this place is for the most vile spirits here, man. Why? Because it's dirty. It's dirty by man. Look how much bloodshed been here. All right. Anyway, that was pretty much it, man. That was pretty much it. Just a few things I wanted to speak on through the spirit and power. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Shem Kakodash. Until the next time, Shalom.